Hey, this is Terry Brereton from Paul Brown Motors. One of my first jobs in the car business was in Boston, Massachusetts at a Toyota dealership. My mom and dad had already moved here to Olean, and I had been working in Boston since graduating from college. I decided that I wanted to move back home and get into the family business, but my dad thought it would be a good idea at the time for me to work at another dealership. So I picked a dealership in Wellesley, Massachusetts. It was actually a Toyota dealership. So I'd been there a couple days. I thought I knew a few things about the car business, but lo and behold, I was a little surprised. The first couple weeks they put me together with one of their most experienced salespeople. His name was Vic, and I thought Vic really seemed like he knew what he was doing, but again, I was a little surprised. One of the one of the most impactful things that happened to me was an afternoon that I experienced with Vic going to lunch. Vic had, on average, sold anywhere 20, 30 vehicles a month and was always like the top performing salesman at this dealership. And Vic took me to lunch and kind of tried to show me the ropes and tell me some of the things that he knew about the car business. Well, Vic kind of shared with me all his knowledge about how to talk to people and games to play and things to do. And while we were at lunch, we went to a grocery store to pick up some food. And Vic kept turning corner here and there and kind of moving all around the grocery store in a suspicious manner, and I couldn't figure out why. And finally I said, Vic, I thought we were heading over here to the deli to get a sandwich. And he goes, I can't go over here. Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so are over there, and I just sold them a car, and they're not very happy with me. Well, I really didn't think that was a very nice thing, and I didn't know what Vic was doing at that point in time. But I thought the fact that he was hiding from his own customers in the grocery store didn't really speak well for what Vic was doing while he was at work. I decided at that point in time that when I came home to work for my father and work in Olean, that I never wanted to hide from anybody in a grocery store. Olean's a wonderful small town with lots of nice people, and one of the most nice parts about it is that we know people here. We're all neighbors, we're all friends. And pretty much all my salespeople here have heard me say almost on a daily basis, don't do anything here with customers or anything in your life here at Paul Brown's that you would want to hide from anybody in a grocery store. So that's part of the way we do business here, and it was just part of an experience that I had very early on that's impacted how we do things every day today.